Overcoming many hardships, Ike and company finally arrive in the Daein capital of Navasa. However, much to their dismay, King Ashnard is nowhere to be found. According to intelligence reports, the king is in Crimea's capital of the Melior, preparing to wage war against Gallia. In addition, at least half of the Daein army, including its most elite forces, remain unharmed and at his side. The Crimean army is again forced to march. This time, however, the battlefield will be their own homeland. Eagerly awaiting their arrival is a Daein army more powerful than anything they have faced so far. This fact, coupled with Nasir's act of betrayal, has filled Ike with apprehension and disappointment. Yet it is then, when all hope seems faint, that unexpected good news arrives. Chapter 22. Solo. Daein Keep. Sweet, the new Crimean capital! General Ike, sir, reinforcements have arrived from Benyon. Reinforcements? I haven't heard anything about this. Have you, Princess Alencia? Not a word. Are you sure they're Benyon troops? Yes, sir. They fly Benyon's insignia. There can be no doubt of their authenticity. And the man in command is one of Benyon's most beloved heroes, General Zelgius. There's no mistaking him, sir. Allow me to meet him first. I beg your pardon. Are you General Ike? I am. And you are? I'm Zelgius, Earl of Cadol. I've been dispatched from Benyon with a battalion to support your army. Your assistance is much appreciated, but this is very unexpected. I understand your surprise. For Benyon's Imperial Senate, this decision was made with unusual haste. I imagine so. Took forever just to get the soldiers I have now. Well, there's a reason behind this expedited decision. Duke Persis has returned home. You mean Sephiron? Correct. Duke Persis is also senior statesman of the Imperial Senate. The Duke returned from his travels and began working immediately to settle pressing affairs of the state. First he met with the Apostle, and they exchanged reports on both foreign and domestic matters. Then they discussed Benyon's position in relation to the current conflict and possible courses of action. In less than half a day, they brought the entire Imperial Senate into line and sent us here to you. So you're saying that Benyon has allied itself with Crimea, is that it? That's it exactly. I'm at your service, General Ike. Oh, wow, thank you. Now then, please tell me what you would have my men do. I'm ordered to help in any way possible. You've caught me off guard. I can't think of anything right now. In that case, do I have permission to make camp around the palace and rest my troops? Yes, please do. That's no problem. Thank you. Please do not hesitate to call if you have any need of us. We are at your disposal. Benyon reinforcements? That was unexpected, wasn't it? It certainly was. Seems the Apostle and Sephiron did the impossible by getting them to us. All for our little army. It's hard to believe they would go to all this trouble. First we take Daein's capital and now this. Things are looking up. You're right. Even if we don't receive help from Gallia, we still may be able to defeat Ashnard. That's true. It's like a dream. I have to disagree. Oh look, Soren is upset again. Who knew? What is it this time? If the Crimean army is not the crux of Daein's defeat, this war means nothing. What does that have to do with the arrival of these reinforcements? The battalion that just arrived is greater in numbers than the one we originally received. Not only that, but all these soldiers are marching under Benyon's name. So, if these reinforcements are responsible for defeating King Daein, what do you think will happen? That achievement, the very victory itself, will belong to the Benyon Empire, not to Crimea. If that happens, Crimea will be rebuilt however Benyon sees fit, and Princess Alencia will be a mere figurehead. And then, the deeds of an unknown mercenary company will be expertly covered up. We'll receive some paltry sum of money and be swept under the rug somewhere. Mark my words. Soren, you're being so rude! Surely the Apostle of all people would never do such a thing. And this General Zelgius seems sincere enough to me. Come, Soren, I have heard of situations like that which you describe, but whether this is such a case, we've been fortunate to receive this goodwill. Must we always search for such ulterior motives? Yes, we must. Have you forgotten Nasir? It's that sort of naive attitude that allowed him to remain undetected for so long. You people don't seem to get it. We are at war. All doubts, no matter how small, must be extinguished. If they aren't, we could well be ignoring something that will lead to our defeat, or to our death. Let's take Soren's comment under consideration and discuss this at length. We meet in 1 hour. Ike, I'd like to report the results of our last battle. Spent 9,000 G, probably from all those, all the things I lockpicked with Volk. Got a decent chunk of bonus EXP with that too. And we got Torneo as a new ally. There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself. Do we have any new supports going into this? Yes, from Nephany, Brahm, and Khalil. Let's start with Brahm. Where are those barracks anyway? I'm not sure. Also, I realized from this one, because I did see this one during my practice run, Nephany is supposed to speak with a southern accent because she's a country gal. How do these guys know where to go without getting lost? Moving from one camp to the next every day, never resting, bad food? Oh, it's got me all worked up. It's a war. There ain't nothing you can do. We just have to get used to it. I guess you're right. You and I were strangers to war before. I know. That's why I don't quite understand what passes for normal around here. I tell you, sure was tough when I first volunteered. For one thing, we militiamen are nothing but a bunch of farmers and villagers. We had courage and determination to spare, but we sure lack talent. I know what you mean, Brahm. They weren't even good enough to gear us. They gave me a bow and told me to share it with another gal. But neither one of us knew how to use it anyhow. Yep, I hear you well. The war broke out so suddenly, the only decent training we got was how to stand for roll call. Every time we marched, people got lost or strayed or fled. We were losing soldiers before we even saw the enemy. That's why I don't feel bad about this, about being taken prisoner. But this army is, real good compared to my last one. Well, what did you expect? We're in a real army now. Horse feathers, where are those barracks? Oh, enough walking, my feet hurt, my back is sore, let's just ask someone. Ask someone? Fine, you do it. Huh? What? What's wrong? I'm not used to talking with city folk. What are you afraid of? Just talk like you always do. Oh no, I'm a country girl. They're all set to laughing. So Nephany, this is actually a pretty decent trope in Japanese media of characters being from outside of like the city being what is it called? Embarrassed of their natural accent. Next up, Nephany and Khalil. Hey, you there, hold on. Why is a pretty girl like you covering her face with an unfashionable helmet like that? The world should see your beauty. It's a travesty, I tell you. A veritable crime against nature. Oh, and where is your makeup? Well, I ain't really a makeup kind of gal. Ain't? Where are you from, missy? I'm from... around. Such an unsociable girl. Well, you can't fool Khalil. Khalil, I know why you're not much of a talker. You're embarrassed about your country accent and low speech, are you not? How do I know all that? Well, I used to have a friend with the same problem. You? But you're from the city, and you're so... elegant? Yes, indeed. Quite so. Oh, but I have an absolutely splendid idea. I'll teach you to talk like a true lady. Absolutely spelled wrong here. Having a rube like you around will just make me miss the city anyway. I'll even show you how to put on makeup. I ain't... A lady never says such things. I can see this will be a bit of work. Well, you leave everything to me, missy. From this point on, I get the feeling that, what are they called? Support conversations are gonna ramp up here because we are kind of coming to the end of chapters. The amount of battles needed for support conversations for the endgame units is gonna be very few and far between. Next up, info, a youth. Hey, Ike, General Ike, wait up. Say, if there's an enemy in my way, but I don't want to kill him, what do you think I should do? Is this about that stupid game again? Well, it's all your fault. You had to go and tutor Daniel, now I've been on this losing streak. Tutor? I mean, back when we were on board the ship, it was just one hint. Daniel isn't like me, he's smart. I'm the one who thought up this game, but he's the one who's getting better and better. I hardly ever win anymore. Instead of playing that game, why don't you try some real combat? Stop joking around. We're happy-go-lucky traveling merchants. We don't know anything about fighting. Give me a break. It's nice you're having fun and all, but please, can you save your stupid game for someone who's not fighting for their life day in and day out? Well, what did you expect? Everything's war, 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 and there's no place for us. All we can do is play this game. Sorry, I'll just go lose again. Oh, for heaven's sake. Look, if there's an opponent you don't want to kill, just shove him out of the way. Then you don't have to fight him. Huh? Oh, thanks. You know, we are what we are, but we'll be with you till the end. I hope we can continue to be of service, all right? Yeah, thanks. Sorry for being so irritable. That's all right. I know how much stress you've been under. Interesting. And it's a 2-star, so that means it's going to be a hint for something coming up. Soth! Something on your mind? Oh, Commander Ike. Oops. I guess I'm supposed to call you General now, huh? Commander's fine. So what's going on? Are you thinking about that person you were looking for? That's all settled. Actually, no, it's not really settled. It's just, I figured that worrying about it all the time wasn't doing me any good. Turned over every rock in Benyan since my search, but it's just easier to assume that everything's going, well, somewhere. Well, as long as you're happy, I won't say a word. So what were you thinking about then? I didn't say anything before, but Daein is my homeland. Is that so? Yeah. Till a few years back, I lived in the slums of Navasa and stole for a living. So anyway, I went back home, back to my old stomping grounds and saw some friends. The rest of the city's empty, but they're still here. Got no other place to go, you know? And what did they have to say? Everyone was mad at that Crimea had won. Said if the king had been here, there's no way they would have been defeated. It's so weird. Until now, all they had ever done was complain about this place. I see. You know, Ashnard wasn't such a bad king, at least as far as we could see. If you were strong enough, you could rise up and become a knight one day. You could escape the filthy slums. He was the only king who ever gave us that chance, that hope. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind fighting with all of you. But still, seeing your homeland scarred and trampled like this is tough. I'm sorry, I know Crimea is suffering in the same way, but I can't change how I feel. A little bit of insight into Soth, and we still haven't found the person that he's looking for. Let's go ahead and award some bonus EXP here. We have about 632. Decided to start with Volk because he's a little bit lower level than everybody else. Ugh, at least the speed up will help him steal better. Pops him onto Braum as well. Kinda wish he was getting those speed ups, but the defense I can't complain about. In a shocking twist, I actually gave Ike EXP. Not great. Nephany was only 9 from leveling up. Everyone's gaining skill and speed. Pop some more into Leith. Ooh, a 2 HP up, not bad. And I decided to use the rest on Braum again. Next up, I want to give Leith the Smite skill. We didn't actually see what parity did. Cancels support, terrain, and skill bonuses, making units fight on ability alone. This is okay. It honestly, with supports, it benefits the enemy better than it benefits you. But if you're having trouble with someone on certain terrain, it might be worth using if you don't have any support ups with them. And for a little bit of fun, lethality. In certain instances, grants this unit the ability to kill certain foes with 1 blow. It's not reliable, but man, is it fun. I'm gonna go ahead and use the talisman on Braum. In fact, with the Night Ward, his resistance actually outshines Toraneo's, so that's pretty darn good, making him a pretty good frontliner as well. Also, after much consideration, I am finally going to use my boots on Braum. The reason for this is so that he'll be able to be a better frontliner. He'll be able to stay at the front of battles, and he'll be able to take a lot of hits. It came down to between Nephany, Soren, and Mia for the energy drop, but I think I'm gonna go with Mia. Nephany has utility in being able to crit easily, whereas Soren doesn't necessarily need strength, and Mia could use it better to deal more damage. Stilettos are now available in the shop, the most powerful combat knife in the game, and you can just straight up buy it. I'm also gonna be buying a steel blade for Ike. I'll be so happy when anyone in my unit can use silver weapons, but for now, we're gonna make a steel lance to replace some of the ones that are getting more broken down. Coming up with a name for this one was tough, but I think I have an idea. This spear will be named... Point. Alright, can't think of anything left to do here, so let's start the chapter. So, you're going to lead a small unit out on a survey mission. Yes, that's the plan. However, though we've taken the castle, there are still pockets of Daein resistance. It's possible they may try to mount an attack and retake the palace. I want you to be in charge of the watch. That is, of course, not a problem. However, you're taking the princess along. Don't you think it'd be safer to take more troops? Even if we split our battalion, we have enough men to handle both tasks. I'm just not used to moving around with such a large group. And for this mission, I'd like to keep the number of people involved as low as possible. It's not that I don't understand how you feel, but we will compromise. You know, for someone from Banyan, you're pretty flexible. It speeds things up considerably. To be a soldier, one must be able to quickly adapt to circumstances around him. Alright, we'll be back later. Take care. This is the place Nasir mentioned, Palmeni Temple. I hope whatever he was trying to tell me will be clear once we get inside and look around. I still can't believe Nasir was on Daein's side. I just can't. And he let that dragon girl get away. I'm sure he had reasons for that as well. I wonder, was it really Nasir? Although, besides my family, the only people I showed the medallion to were Titania, Princess Alencia, and Nasir. I thought I could trust him. I really did. Why? Why did he do it? Missed. Thinking about the past isn't going to help. Let's take a look at this temple. Bandit song, the bandit song, bandit song, the bandit song. What did you say? The Crimean army is here! They want to investigate the temple. What should I tell them? Crud, this ain't good. I don't know what they're after, but if they find us mercenaries who sided with Daein, they'll wipe us out. It is all the will of the goddess. Resign yourself to your fate. Accept it. Bad tongue! No one's gonna roll over and die. Dying's for sissies! So tell me, how many are there? There appear to be 10 or so, including the women. That's good news! It is? If that's the lot of them, we can take care of this on our own. Like stealing a baby from the cradle. Right then, here's the plan. Pretend like you want to help them, then lead them inside. Listen good. You better not whisper a word about us being here, or else... But I couldn't. What you ask is beyond me. Don't forget, we've got all the other priests under our control. Unless you want him to meet the goddess early, do as you're told. Oh dear.
This seems like a lovely spot. No traps or anything.
All right, we'd like to take a look around. Please show us each room. Very well. This is, a very large room. Are you all right? Why are you shaking like that? Oh, goddess. Please, forgive me. It's a trap! You did it! Please forgive me. I thought something like this might happen. I don't know how you got wind of us, but showing up in such a small group means you're out of luck. None of you are getting out of here alive! We've just fought our way to the Daein capital. You're not even going to slow us down. Cocky, ain't you? But who said this is gonna be a fair fight? Huh? What are you doing? Hey, bring out the others! You fools are gonna be our shields! What? See, you ain't so useless after all! You filthy dogs! Those are innocent people! You can't... Oh, mercy. Please help me. Hey, if you don't want them purty robes ears to turn red, you'll attack these scum! If you even think about betraying us, I'll kill every one of you! But you can't! Crimeans, please, forgive us. We cannot allow our brothers to die. This cowardice will not stand. These priests are being made to fight against their will. We've got to try and save as many of them as possible. Let's go! Welcome to hell. The priests, most of them are unarmed. The ones that are armed will not move but attack if you are within range of them. Some of the other ones do have, I believe, healing staves as well to tend to the wounded. And there are also the priests here that have silent staves as well. However, for the most part, they mean no harm. The bad news is they are blocking vital areas. Remember that conversation we had with George beforehand, or Jorge, or whatever you want to call him? That is going to be our key strategy here. Pushing these guys out of the way in order to be able to get through key areas without killing them. The fare here is pretty standard fare. We got some sword masters, a myrmidon, snipers, sages, a ton of priests, and plenty of warriors as well. A couple mages, yada yada yada. The bonus EXP conditions for this chapter. Clear it in under 12 turns. Clear the chapter in general, and you get bonus experience based on how many of the enemy priests survive. They will never turn, they will never run. They will just be there to get in the way and cause issues. So be wary of that. Here's what our units are looking like for this battle. I finally actually equipped the Night Ring onto Raisin. It was on Reese before, but I didn't actually have it equipped, which, you know, would have helped out in the long run. And actually, honestly, Reese is not a bad option for it because giving him the ability to use a Canto-like ability, which means he can get into battle and heal and then immediately get out of battle. I got rid of all of my my mounted units because they can't shove, and shoving is going to be very important here. So, let's begin! Starting off this chapter here, I'm going to have... There is a thief over here. Presumably, they're just going to go and grab whatever is in these chests. I'm going to start by having Leith take care of that. Nipping that problem in the bud immediately. Aha! Your dagger cannot do anything to me, for I am a cat. Leith is pretty darn good. What I would have preferred to do was unfortunately unable to. Interesting. She has a spear. Let me see how much it does against this guy. Actually, yeah, Braum can make it there too. I think the short spear might be enough to get him. Not enough to kill him, unfortunately, and his speed is just low enough where it's not going to help out here. Okay. How far can she move? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is probably the most ideal move I can make. Actually, it doesn't even need to be the only move I make. I could probably go further than that. I'm gonna go ahead and shove this priest out of the way, making sure not to, you know, kill him. Then let's have Mia come up here. And let's use the Brave Sword for the first time, actually. That is gonna do plenty of damage here, so let's give it a shot. Plus, I'll get the 2 shots off immediately, which means he won't even get a chance to attack. Or I'll crit, that works too. Brave Sword looks pretty neat. I like the gem just above the handguard there. Very tasteful, very, very tasteful. Well, this actually isn't quite what I wanted to do here, but this does work out in my favor somewhat. Let's see here. These people are wielding Venom. Does he still have the restore? He does. That's good. Alright. First and foremost, we need to get a priest. No, we need to get this guy out of the way over here. I think even Rolf's bow will be able to do the job. Just barely not. The rainbow it is. Can't have a rainbow without rain. Just gotta poke them little by little. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-bum, bum. I also forgot that Rolf was even one of my, like, main party members, so I didn't level him up with any bonus experience. So that was, kind of an oopsie doodle on my part. Let's shove... Let me see. What all am I working with here? Soren should be able to get this guy if he's using wind. Oh my god, he can get him even if he's using, like, L Thunder. Which Thunder's probably the spell I want to level up the most on him. So let's have you go ahead and shove this guy out of the way. Boyd can come up here and take the fight to him with the axolotl. 30 damage with the axolotl. Boyd is very strong, and I gave him a very strong weapon. Smack. You tried, and Colossus procced. Too bad it wasn't a. Too bad I wasn't using the hammer and it wasn't an armored unit, because otherwise we get the frying pan sound again, like we did last chapter. Or no, the chapter before. The chapter before. Hey, not bad. He's our first unit to get to 50 HP. Unless Leaf did already. No, she didn't. Soren, why don't you come over here and show the soldiers your thunder abilities? I do believe they'll be most excited to see thunder after a long time of getting no rain. They've been cooped up inside here in the winter. It's been snow, snow, snow. There's no rain. At any rate, that's these guys saved, and there are no other priests up here, so I can kind of go nuts with everyone but Soren and Reese, for that matter. Oh, right, there was still this to take care of. Brom. I'm going to use the short spear, actually. Yeah, I'll use the short spear on this guy right here. Just because he does have some resistance. Holy cow. Oh, right, he's also near Nephany, which I think is providing a defense bonus? I mean, that's kind of why I paired them together like that. All right, let's do it. He'll take, like, what, 8 damage? Paltry for him. Or it could miss. That works, too. All right. Racing. Let's go ahead and give a nice little chant to Nephany. Because I'm gonna try and have Nephany kill this guy. Looks like we're gonna have to kill this guy, Nephany. Oh no, I can't kill that guy because otherwise... Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, it's just a spellcaster. What are they using? They're using L Thunder. 21 to attack. We'll be fine. She absolutely attacks twice. I want this guy dead. I really need to think of a symbol for the axe as well, because I have slash and I've got point. Not like I can name it like left parenthesis and still have it make sense. I'm just gonna check, because I'm pretty sure as long as I stay out of this guy's attacking range, it'll be fine. Just for that, I am gonna use the steel blade and wait. Reese. I wish Reese could heal enemies. That'd be such a boon. Reese is gonna come over here because they're all about to get attacked. At least one of them is gonna get attacked. Of course, Boyd needs healing. All right, let's see what the enemy will do. They're running away. All right, that guy's got bolting. And you have a Venom Axe. Please miss. Yes! Aether! I need to look at Ike's normal cloak, because I'm pretty sure he just turned it inside out for wearing it, like, now that he's a lord. Anybody else? I don't know why this... Oh, you know what? Because there's so many units on the field, it probably has to, like, go through a lot of people for that. Now here's where things get a little tricksy, a little difficult, a little difficile, as it were. How much do these guys weigh? 9. Which means I think you should be able... Yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember how much how much somebody has to outweigh somebody else in order not to be able to shove them. You can shove Nephany, and he's a stick. Oh, at 5 he'd be able to do that. Good lord. Alright, Leaf is gonna come out over here. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaf is gonna come over here. And wait. Hopefully I have the right amount of chutzpah for this. Coming up here, you're gonna see a big reason why I gave Leaf Smite. Alternatively, you can use Mordecai, but... Ah, shoot. Of course, 1 away! I probably could have shoved him out of the way with somebody else. Ah, whatever. What do they know? Yeah, Braum should be the one to go through there first. In fact, I'll use Mia to shove this guy out of the way. Braum can come up here, and I believe I can actually attack this gentleman. Can't kill him, but I can definitely attack him. They are using the venom weapons. And even though he took no damage, he still gets poisoned. Finish him off with Nephany. I mean, I'm gonna wait until I use up all of Jabsolutely before I use Point. I wish there were ranged swords. If I had the foresight, I probably would have had Astrid go bows and axes for when she promoted. But because I already had, because I was using titanium more often than not, and I didn't realize that a lot of these people promoted into using swords, I gave her swords instead, which honestly, kind of a mistake. Shine will kill that one. Yeah, Reese could use a bit of combat experience. Oh, no, oh my god! Hey, be real careful. Just be real careful if you're doing this chapter. Jesus! Meanwhile, that wizard's like, oh Christ! Alright, coming up over this way, we've got people to kill and time to spare here, so... Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho! Maybe I should be working on... Because what is he? He's C rank with... Yeah, he's C rank with wind. Maybe I should be working on wind. I gotta, like, settle on something, you know? Can't just be out here being all Wilson-Nilsson about this. Even if he could attack me, he would not get the chance because Adept kicked in. I feel like Adept combined with the Brave Sword on Mia is gonna be absolutely nuts. I didn't give that to Mia. No, I gave it to Nephany? Who did I give it to? I did give Adept to Mia, okay. Yeah, because I think Nephany was already full of chutzpah. Of piss and or vinegar. Let's get the rainbow. Let me just check these guys' ranges. Oh yeah, they could definitely get to him. I come here and attack with a bow. Would that be enough to kill him? That is 19 damage twice. Yes! So let's do it. Plus we're gonna break down to and block an avenue. Colossus procced twice. That probably shouldn't have happened. Oh, it'd probably be better if I did this first. Would Rolf's bow be enough to kill you? 16, no. The rainbow. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Bum. You know, for some reason it kind of reminds me, this song kind of reminds me of the dungeon theme from Zelda 1. Next time I get into a battle, I'll sing a bar or two just so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from here. Go up here. And grab a silver bow. Can any of my units use that? Nope, you're still C rank and you're the highest rank I got with bows right now. I need to be very, 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 very careful here. Alright, it's just Leith and Ike right now. The ultimate goal is that this guy does not get hurt. Which, guess what? It's very easy for him to get hurt. Oh, hi there! Wee-hee! Aha! Your bows and arrows cannot penetrate flesh! Wow, a longbow, huh? Not what I thought was gonna be happening today. At least it's not Venom. Venom would be You have put a damper on my plan for the last time. Oh, because he's got a bow, right. I was like, really, Boyd? You were kind of late on the dodge there, Boyd. I'm pretty sure that split ya. Longsword. Shows what you know, I've got no mounted units here. And your longsword is too weak. Still have not reliably been able to use Wrath. Got a chest key though, which is good. Hey! Did you notice that I had a bunch of Laguz weapons in my inventory here? Yeah, this is why. Feral ones will come out of the woodwork here to attack. They're essentially mindless animals at this point because they are not in the best shape. Let's be reasonable and or real here. I think I'm just gonna fire on this one. Actually wind would be better because it would deal more damage in the long run. I've never used the Laguz bow before. How far can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would, yeah, well. Perhaps I could finish off that guy with him. Because you've got a Laguz. Oh no, it doesn't matter because I want to use the Laguz bow. Laguz bow, there we go. It doesn't have very good accuracy though, but 33% chance to crit is nothing to sneeze at. See? What did I tell you? Nothing to sneeze at. Give him the old axolotl. It'll only take 1, 2, and maybe I'll hit Colossus again. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because that was kind of getting nuts. That guy's got a Laguz bow. Not grand, not grand. Unless this doesn't kill him. 22 damage. Yeah, I'll use it. I'll keep using Elwind. If I can rank up my wind high enough, then I'll be able to use that tornado tome we had a while back. Even if it didn't do enough damage, Adept would have come through for me anyway. Adept is honestly best when you want to attack somebody and you don't think you're gonna kill them. Got a chest key. You continue to open that up and get a tomahawk. Not bad. Another throwing axe for the pile. Meanwhile, did I give her a Laguz Slayer? I did. Does she have the chutzpah to be able to take down a Laguz? No. Would the Brave Sword be better in this situation? Oh, maybe. She would take a lot of damage from that if that connected, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I kind of want to go up against the mercenary, the swordmaster here with him. Cutting edge. Oh right, he's slow as all get out. Nephany, why don't you do this here with your Laguz lance? You almost don't outspeed this guy either. Lance. Good. Good! Damage has been dealt to Nephany! Da-na-na-na. Just an HP up and a luck up. Got a lot of 2s in her arsenal there. Mia's turn! Let's use the brave sword once again. For it is brave and she is brave. You know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of Mihawk's sword from One Piece. Just not the black blade. Well, I guess Braum could help them out then. Also, be nice for him to get a restore from... Almost attacked there. Staff, restore. Get that poison out of you. We gotta get that poison out of you! Go ahead and enchant. Oh! Oh! Simply enchanting! This will be interesting if I can't actually reach all these archers, because at least one of them is gonna go for... you know, him. If I give him the point, it will not kill him. If I give him the cutting edge, it definitely will not kill him. But the cutting edge also has a chance to crit, so... Actually, that puts me in a... hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think this would be... It might be the better option, we'll see. Continue to use your steel blade as you see fit. You are royalty now. And of course, Aether procs. Aether procs enough for me where it 100% is useful. Relying on chance is not something that I encourage, but actually the point might... Oh, 1 off! Alright, actually, the Killer Lance might be my best option here. Braum, get that crit! Damn it! Leaves me in a little bit of an awkward position. Fortunately, they can't reach Raisin, so we're still good on that front. Oh wait, I can just block the road. There we go. They can't reach him at all. Shoot the cat. Miss the cat. You traitor! Ah, you're in a position where you can't really know what you're getting yourself into. It's fine. You are forgiven. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Oh, to get hit by a bolt of lightning is not divine, though. That's actually the antithesis of divine. Thank God I'm not using a ranged weapon. Could I just... Oh my God, I could just, like, I can keep Braum there and like... I can outlast his light tome because of Braum. Not that I want to, mind you. I'd much rather get the, who has the key? She does. Get this. Spirit dust. Permanent +2 to magic. On whomsoever uses it. Ugh, I shouldn't have... Well, actually, I might be able to make something work with this. You go here and get the chest. A Bolganone! A-rank fire magic. Destructive power, but... it might, haha, not be. Meanwhile, over here... I think I don't really have much of a choice in this regard. Claw his eyes out. Bana. Meow. Bum 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 bum. And then he healed to full, so yeah, Braum unfortunately can't get what he needs out of him. That's fine though. Steel blade. Just take this guy out. And get a crit along the way! As long as none of these guys are using ranged attacks, I should be fine. Anybody else? Racing! Cannot reach anybody. Anybody need healing? Rolf does. Oh, you know what? I probably could have shoved him closer. But what do I know? Yeah! Yeah! Oh, shoot, you know what? I was also gonna use the rescue staff I had in order to get Volk out of there faster. But, now that Raisin's here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, wow, alright. Sweet. I actually didn't keep track of how many things respawn at this time, so I'm a little unsure of myself here. Just gotta make sure I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where... No, I think I'm good. Reese can pretty reliably approach the front lines, actually. I should try to keep these guys at a safe distance. What has he got? He's got El Thunder. If bolting is doing 25, then El Thunder will be doing 19. Which will put Braum in a pretty awkward situation, but I think it might actually be worth shoving this guy out of the way. So long as he's not using... Okay. I'm gonna wait, because there's a chance he'll target Leith. If he does that, then... like, we are incredibly screwed. Thank God my light spells continue to miss. What? You can't bolt Nephany. Well, actually do bolt Nephany, damn it! I didn't realize I can go that far that fast. She's got the wrath of a farm girl. And breath as fresh as a summer ham. Oh, this is delaying me even further. But he is dead. That is all that matters. Holy cow! He got a little bit of everything. The steel blade! No. Oh no. Bird. Okay, can you, like, just kill this guy, like, so you don't have to deal with him anymore? Yes, you deal exactly enough damage with the bow to kill this guy. Looks like we're gonna have to kill this guy, Boyd. Damn. Da-da-da-da-da. I remember when they showed the movie Ants on Nickelodeon one time. This is completely random, so I apologize for this, what you call it? Tangent, as it were. It was either on Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, but there's one scene where, like, what is it? The general of the ant army who's trying to, like, get them all killed is, like... he's, like, trying to, like, keep his evil plan hidden, but he can't help but utter, like, damn. And then realize the other guy's there, it's like, good! Well, that's damn good! Ugh, I gotta wait another turn on this one. Let's just go ahead and kill him with Leaf. Claw him to death. For good or for ill. Let's have Nephany. Oops, let's have Nephany open the chest, not attack a priest! A Nosferatu, which Reese can use immediately, as that is A rank, light magic. Yep. Yep, kind of at an impasse here, because I needed Leith to... Yeah, just in case, I'm gonna wait one more turn. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, I don't want to put Reese in that position, because that would just... Yeah, he would just completely annihilate that guy. I don't know if you noticed, but Reese is really good with shine. I'm sure the AI's been going for Ike. If I go here and use, like, I don't know, the short spear on this guy, what are the odds that this guy would go for Braum while he's wielding a weapon that can attack him back? Son of a gun. I've got 12 turns to clear this and I'm almost done, so. Haha! Your reign of light cannot stop me. Really? Still going for Nephany? Come on, man. Just get her to the Wrath state. Oh boy. Well, I did originally want to get Mia up there, but hey, Mia's gonna have her hands full. You are probably gonna take a ton of damage. It's so easy to accidentally kill these guys! Alright, here's my logic. I'd rather have more chances to crit than... Actually, no. I mean, this is about the same chances to crit. It's even better, actually. And it would kill on the second go. Let's just do it. Maybe Adept will kick in, who knows? Or they'll just crit immediately. That works too for Mia. Mia is, after all, fated to find her legendary rival. Kill him. Alright. Now for the reason I had you here. Smite this priest out of the way! Let's have Rolf come up here, actually, and take care of this gentleman. Hell, if I use Rainbow, I won't even have to risk getting hit by him. But his accuracy is so low anyway. Wait, he was using bolting. How does he got... Oh, it broke. That's why. I'll just use Rolf's bow. If it sits, I crits. If it sits, I get a worthless crits. Wow, didn't even get the worthless crit. I look behind me, and I see my sleeping dugong, and it just makes me so happy. Hey, B rank bows now. You can finally use that brave bow we've had for a while here. Okay, very, very important. Do not put anyone who has 2 range of attack within 2 range of this guy. They will die. Killer axe, eh? And a killer bow. Braum would be able to survive pretty easily against pretty much all of them. Including these? Well, oh, here's the problem. Actually, if I position him here, then all 3 of them would just, like, approach him and these 2 wouldn't move. Hopefully! Move Soren up here. Ooh, I also gotta be careful because I haven't gotten all of the... I also haven't gotten all of the whatchamacallit, the chests. One below the candle. Wait. Ooh, hold on. Wait a second. What is your hit is 20, and your speed is incredibly low, so while you will be able to hit Rayson, you won't be able to do much to him. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. So close to being able to get to it. I am in fact, well, let me check this guy's range here first, because I would like to move Reese to be in position to heal, Rayson. Anybody really need it? It really just depends who's going to, like, you know, actually need the healing. I'm gonna go with this and move Braum up here. And I'll keep the short spear equipped, and hopefully they won't do anything stupid. Alright, he's the only one left to go, so I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. I'm pretty- Oh, god damn it! I forgot to move Ike out of range of this guy! It's not like he's doing gangbusters for damage anyway. Can't even hit me with his light rain. And that's what it is, a light rain. Interesting positioning. That did 4 damage to him. Damn! I made a very bulky armored unit. Well, considering everything, it might have been better to give the talisman to Nephany, and give her the Night Ward. Because honestly, like, Nephany is just as powerful as Braum. Well, unfortunately not being able to use swords, but like, defensively as powerful as Braum, even- wow, I'm surprised that missed. Even with the fact that she's not an armored unit. Oh no. It's going to attack my bird. Who could have seen this coming? Oh good, my bird is very flighty. Meanwhile, the game's gotta process all of the different things here. Nope, I've done that before. I am not shoving Nephany. A sleep staff. You have no idea how useful that could have been. Man, they have the same amount of, like, experience. Wait, the boss didn't come out. I was kind of banking on that, actually. Well, let's check what we got here. He's got a killer axe, he's got 19 defense, which is yikes. Rolls bow, 8, 19 with a rainbow. You can get 6 more damage. Rainbow would give him... Why is my brain breaking? 33 attack. Potential to crit? Let me see how well the spear would do against this guy. It'd probably... Yeah, it's very, very likely to miss him. Kinda have to see on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually. Let's go get a magic boy up there. That might be for the best, honestly. Let's use the cutting edge on him just to get his swords rank up and kill this guy in one hit anyway. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Kind of surprised they give you 12 rounds to do this, but I think they're also assuming that, like, the people playing this haven't seen, like, don't know what's coming up here. You know what? I have it for a reason. There we go. That's enough. The rainbow. I do have a chance to crit. This is definitely not enough to kill. This 14 damage per hit. He's got 51 health. Good lord. He's definitely not gonna be hitting me, though. Hey, robes! If I get so much as scratch, you better get to healing! Ah, damn it! And he's dead! Should have brought more priests or some babies. Dang. This went a lot better than in my practice run. And lo and behold, not a single priest scratched. A couple priests have attacked us, though. We got a killer bow for our troubles. Nice. I'll put that as inventory now, because we won't need the Laguz bow anymore. Thank you very much. I never imagined that we would be rescued by soldiers of an enemy nation. There was no way we'd cut down innocent priests being forced to fight against their wills. Father, we bear no ill will toward the kingdom of Daein itself. We wish only to reclaim the homeland which was unjustly taken from us. That is the reason we fight. We had no desire to invade this land. If nothing else, please believe that. I beg your pardon. May I have the favor of your name? Alencia Rydell Crimea. I'm the sole survivor of the Crimean royal family. Oh, you... Let us give thanks that you are alive and well. And please, I beg your understanding as well. There are many Daeins who do not support the king's actions. I understand. My young general, this is for you. Huh? As thanks for saving our lives. The Ashira staff! That's very much worth it. I believe that is an S-rank staff. An S-rank staff that, heals... It either heals a bunch of people within range, or it heals and gets rid of the conditions of a bunch of people within range. It is an S rank staff. Now it's time to search this place. My Lord Ike, may I join you? Sure, why not? Everyone's lending a... Ike! Ike, where are you? Mist, I'm over here. Ike, this way, quickly! Rayson's in trouble! What? Rayson, what is it? He's been like this from the moment he set foot in this room. He's just staring at the walls. Ancient text. What is all this? Every wall has the same pattern on it. It's not a pattern. It's an ancient language. All chants and spells in magic scrolls are written thusly. Can you read it, Soren? Some, but not all. Spells are simple, whereas this is a complex narrative. I think Prince Rayson could read it. I bet this is the same language that Leanne was speaking. It is. It's the Serenist language. Their chants are all in this language, too. So Rayson is reading what's written on the walls? It appears that way. Shall we leave him be? There's a lot of writing. This could take hours. I think that's a good idea. Ike, what is it? From what I could gather, I think a person was locked in this room sometime in the past. You don't know who it was, do you? I was unable to read enough of the writing, but I found this under the bed. Is this? I think it may have belonged to whoever was imprisoned in this room. I apologize. I took up much of your time. Rayson, you don't look so good. Why don't you rest for a bit? No, I am fine. It's more important that we talk. About the owner of this feather? Was that in this room? Soren found it. Whose was it? Lilia, my older sister. The writing on the walls is hers. You have an older sister too? Will you tell us about it? She was kidnapped 20 years ago, on the night of the Serenist massacre. I thought that Lilia had been murdered along with my brothers and sisters. I believed that until today. Who took her? The walls say that he was a large human. She probably never knew who it was. He thrust a clan treasure at her and demanded that she use her magic to revive the thing sealed inside it. He exhorted her again and again, but to no avail. Lilia refused his request every time because she did not possess that power. Someone wanted to revive the Dark God. Shortly after she was brought here, Lilia fell ill and collapsed. I'm not surprised. It was a terrible time. She was imprisoned in that tiny room with no view of the earth or sky. Oh, that's awful. Mist. I'm sorry. I just feel so sad for Lilia and for Rayson too. I beg your pardon. Let me continue. A young Bayork began coming to the room to care for Lilia. She had bluish hair and blue eyes, and her heart was unusually pure for a Bayork. In time, Lilia and she came to be friends and shared a mutual trust. Lilia decided to entrust her hopes to the woman. They shared no common language, so it took some time. Eventually, the Bayork woman understood what it was Lilia wanted, which was to take the treasure and the song and flee this temple. Brother! Was there anything else written about the Bayork woman? A name, perhaps? Elena. Translated into our language, it was probably Elena. I knew it! Mother! It was our mother! What? Are you sure? Our mother's name was Elena. Like me, her hair was blue, as were her eyes. Rayson, the object you referred to as your clan treasure was an aged bronze medallion, wasn't it? How did you know that? The medallion became my mother's keepsake. The song, too. My parents both gave their lives to protect it. Ike, you and Mist are Elena's children? Then Leiron's medallion is here? The medallion was stolen, probably by Daein. It can't... This is unbelievable. Can a thing like this be chance? To be honest, I don't fully understand all that's happened, but it all makes sense. It all comes together. Ah! Mist. That's the song that... but... the melody's a little different, isn't it? It's similar to the song Raisin and Leanne sang in the forest. My mother used to sing it as a lullaby. It is the song of release, the one Lilia entrusted to Elena. But I wore the medallion and sang that song almost every single night, and nothing ever happened. The magical effect of the song is awakened by the power of the singer. Can't be unleashed by just anyone. The true song of release can only be sung by a girl named Altina. Lilia wanted your mother to take the melody to Altina and return the medallion to its rightful place in Serenus Forest. The story's becoming clearer and clearer. My father fled Daein to protect my mother, who was carrying the amulet. Ike, how did you... Volk told me. He told me about my father's past and the amulet and the Dark God, too. So you know everything. King Ashnard took Lilia, didn't he? That would be the final piece of the puzzle. After all, the man who found my father was the king's henchman. Ike, are you saying that you know who killed Commander Grail? You never said anything about that. I thought his murderer was unknown. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I never felt like talking about it. He was a Daein soldier, wasn't he? Who was it? Who was the man who killed Commander Grail? Ike! Tell me! Can we discuss this later? Oh. Yes. Yes, of course. Up to this point, we've all been fighting for the liberation of Crimea. Even if we now add that stopping the Dark God from being released and punishing Commander Grail's killer, our enemies remain unchanged. King Daein and his henchmen are the ones we must defeat. It's mysterious, isn't it? I mean, Raisin said the same thing earlier, but could all of this really be mere coincidence? The fall of Crimea? Ike's parents? The death of Raisin's sister? The fact that everything leads back to Daein? It's true. It changes the meaning behind this war. The treatment of Lilia is one thing, but the assassination of a former apostle, the framing and destruction of my nation. If it was all part of Daein's plan to steal the medallion and the song, then the reason I fight. More of the pieces of the puzzle come together. King Ashnard truly is a vicious man who only wants the resurrection of the Dark God. But to what end? Next time on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, I think it's about time we start marching back towards Crimea. See you all then! Later!